she was like, I ain't trying to have him do that. If you keep reading the articles, how she was trying to keep him away. You can read. I don't know. I did some research on it. That's why I know.
The whole time, that's what it ended up being. Why she ended up keeping him away is because of that shit.
Whole time,
Nigga,
whole time she jealous because he probably cheated on her.
Father for no reason.
But what a bitter about what though?
Nigga, who knows? We not in their relationship. You don't know what happened.
Who's in her ear telling her to do this shit? Because why you just, why, my thing is, why you decide now to say something? Why didn't you say something before then? Why didn't you say something before you was pregnant with this nigga? Why you ain't say nothing after the baby was born? Why are you just now choosing now to say something? That's what my thing is. If he been did this, not even that. If not even that. If you ain't been saying nothing, why ain't nobody around her said something? Because I'm pretty sure she done told somebody. She got a whole sister, so I'm pretty sure you done told your sister, yeah, he has hit me again. So why your sister ain't say nothing? Why they parents ain't said nothing? Why now? And the only thing you can do is show a little piece of chip too that probably been there forever. As long as we fucking know. Who the fuck knows? That's it? How y'all stream all the time? So ain't no camera. No one's on camera. She been did that. She been did that shit. You could, anybody could do that. You could do that. Anybody could do that. I can bruise my shit up right now and say she hit me. Then what? She gotta fight the allegation, regardless if she did it or not.
Even if fuck makeup, you can create a bruise, man. That's what the best. That's makeup. I don't know. I just feel like.
I just think it's weird.
It was a little bit of time to get brought to the internet.
And then it'd be another difference if it's not the first time that these allegations been brought up against him. It'd be different. She was like the third, fourth. You like, oh, this nigga can't keep his hands to himself. Yeah.
His ex is probably vast, but I think he ain't like the type of person.
You could tell he's not. I could tell he's not.
I don't watch him.
I could tell he's not. And then you're gonna jeopardize that, and knowing you ain't gonna be able to see your son once it's come out, and you putting spunk on your image, on your character. So he definitely not that dumb. Regardless of what type of nigga is, he ain't that stupid. I could tell he want to be his son. He want to be with his son. Chris Brown ain't got no kids with her. He ain't got no. That was something deeper than everybody.
I am not a scammer. You want some?
That shit's deeper than what we could wrap our mouths around.
Disappear like where water go. I'm ahead of.
What the hell? Niggas never thought Chris Brown was hit.
Chris Brown didn't YouTube and live stream and vlog. People didn't know him. Like people didn't know him as a person as much. They wouldn't like him back in the day. Plus, if you want to look into it, wasn't he blood back a gangbanger?
And then they actually said she smacked him first because she was trying to get his phone and go through his phone. But like I said, I don't even care because they rich people. Fuck all of them for real. Like I say, lock all their asses up. I don't give a fuck. They rich. If not, they got plenty of money. They got some money. If they ain't rich, I don't give a fuck about their problems. Shit,
Like I said, if he did it, I'd be surprised. That's all I know.
Got my own damn
I ain't
problem.
denying it. If he did it, I ain't gonna justify it. I just don't know. Shit, there is no concrete evidence here.
It's not.
There's not the concrete evidence.
There ain't no type of evidence to show that he's doing this all the time. This is a thing that keeps happening or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Maybe she know he got all these people coming over on his stream, and maybe she don't want him being around that shit. Like, who knows what the fuck gonna do right now? I don't know. Ain't nobody in her shoes.
But that's what I'm saying though. Y'all saying why would you just now say something? Even people who are not celebrities, females who get, or males.
Well, that's their fault, babe. That's their fault. Their problems.
You're not even let me finish my fucking sentence. People who go through shit like that don't want to come out and say nothing because then people come back to them with this type of backlash and not giving nobody the benefit of the doubt. Y'all just gonna ride with this person because no, they would never. They
Okay.
Have a good day.
Okay.
No, I might as well not say shit because everybody gonna think I'm fucking lying.
Right. So in that case, then the Tory Lanez and Mega situation, right, where they say they didn't have no evidence and he didn't have no DNA on that gun, he had no gunpowder residue on his hand, but he still got convicted because she said he shot her, but yet they had no hardcore evidence to prove that, and they still gave that man 10 years. That's scientific. They tested his hands for residue, gunshot residue. It came back inconclusive. It was none on his hand. It was no evidence that he even touched that gun, even held that gun at no point in time in his life. And he never shot that gun at no point in time that night or that day.
Yeah, I seen a thing the other day that said that.
And this is real facts. You can look this up online right now. This is real facts. And still gave that man 10 years, and that man almost lost his life. Just because this bitch said he shot her, but yet it was no evidence to help her state this fact that she was even shot. And if you get shot that close range, it's breaking something. I mean, she was walking and limping a little bit. It wasn't looking like blood was leaking up out that motherfucker. It looked like she, I don't know. I don't know. I watched the video.
How you gonna tell?
Because how the camera is viewing off the street, the street light is viewing off the fucking sidewalk. You can see it, the glow, so you can see a dark spot if she's shot, and it's a hole in her foot where the bullet went through her shit and broke her bone and came out through the other side, her shit leaking. But yeah, she was walking on that motherfucker, but just doing like a little limp, like a little fake ass. I don't know. I ain't trying to, I don't know. I know what it look like if you get shot by anything, your shit gonna break, especially that close range. Pow! And it's gonna be blood leaking. If you look back at the video, it wasn't no blood trail or nothing. For real like that. To hint that somebody, you just got a hole in your foot. From a forensic standpoint, I don't know if he did or if it was grazed or a piece of fragment grazed or whatever the case may be. Like, there wasn't no lot of blood. There wasn't no blood at all for it to indicate somebody was shot. And I ain't gonna lie, I only watched that video 5 times. Like, all the time I slowed it down, paused it, you can't see no blood stains for real like that. You see a little something, but it ain't. Like I said, it's like a shard hitter or like she stepped on a piece of glass or something. I don't know. It's so weird.
You want to test this wrong with you?
Huh?
You want to test this wrong with you?
Gonna what?
Test this wrong with you.
Not for real.
You just have to go smooth.
Just tell me what it tastes like. I don't know, it's probably good though. I feel like I might like it. Might be my new journey.
What's that?
Well, I'm playing. I don't want no short, skinny, titty, mini, short,
Yo, you get
man.
motherfuckers in your YouTube chat and shit.
Huh?
You gotta be able to check them. I said, there's motherfuckers in your YouTube chat talking about yo and shit. It was some girl, probably somebody you know.
Hold on.
Yeah, tell me though,
How do I make a
you
shit pop up?
Nah, you can't make it. You gotta have a phone or something. You ain't got that quality anymore. You ain't got that other computer where you can turn the other computer on and watch it. So now you gotta find another way to watch your chat because it ain't the same.
Alright.
Unless you was live on Twitch, but you not. But nah,
Welcome to live chat.
nah.
Remember
But
to
I was
pause your
saying,
privacy.
how do DDG knowing how to box beat up Haley and it'll be no evidence?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we like, bro. Like, really think about it. Like, and like I said, like, she got people around her.
Beat her.
Yeah, beat her.
If she said, listen, if she said that he beat her, he's a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
How do he beat her and not leave a mark on her?
A bruise, a black eye, or fracture, something.
How was she getting beat? How? She light skinned as fuck. How do you choke her and not leave a mark on her? See, something got to be mentally wrong with you to not see that. You don't beat up a motherfucker and don't nothing happen to them when I'm mad at you. if I slap a motherfucker, don't you know they lip gonna be busted?
Man,
And
are
be
you
looking
leaking? It's
all
gonna be
stupid?
something. Yes.
So you telling me that he's a boxer and he beat her up and you ain't got no evidence of this?
Nah. Like, come on, bro.
See, look, when you deal with common sense, you're not allowed to think outside of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Fact.
So when you a common sense thinker, you gonna think that, oh nah, they just saying that. All right, bet. I got you, Junior. Hey, I just sent you WAP shit too on YouTube, gang. Oh yeah, that was WAP. That was WAP. That was his kids page that sent you that. That was
Jizzy.
Jizzy.
Oh hell.
I'm gonna try to show him how to do it. You know, Jizzy, he live on Kick and YouTube right now using that OBS, bro, on his laptop. And you see how it look though? That's the laptop, bro. That ain't even a gamer PC, bro. And it's on Wi-Fi. I be letting him do that shit. You hear me?
Oh,
crazy.
God.
But nah, yeah, like he a boxer, bro. How do you beat her?
But not even that, gang. But not even that. Like, he done had like 7 bitches before her. They all was fine, bro. I ain't think they said nothing. Oh, this nigga was abusive. Oh, this nigga hit me. They could have been came out and put smut on his name.
Even if they try to claim it, but like you said,
they haven't though.
Prove it even further.
Mm-hmm.
That even prove it further because it's not heard of. Because he know that he's a boxer.
So I'm gonna hurt you.
Laptop, gang.
He like, bitch, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
You can't. It's not gonna be. If she really was trying to tell on him and make him look bad, she could have took a picture of him black in her eyes. He would have never knew this.
Anything. Put a camera up. Just put a camera up and play it.
I don't give a fuck if it was a year later and she posted it. We would have knew that he did that. Yeah,
exactly. And be like, have your back. Like, at least have your back.
He has nothing like that.
That's what I just told my girl. That's the same with this Tory Lanez and Megan situation. Like, they had evidence that showed that he didn't have no gunpowder residue on his hands. He had no DNA on that gun, which shows that he never touched that gun at no point in time in his life. That night, that day, he didn't shoot that gun. That night, that day, he never shot that gun, never touched that gun. But yet, they still gave this man 10 years.
I mean, I feel that, and that's just crazy because they couldn't prove it. But you know, it's more.
And it's all because she just it's more to that. But I'm just saying it's just the same as she said he shot her. I'm saying she said he shot her, but yet there was no evidence to prove her theory to back her up that say he shot her.
Exactly.
No matter what's going on, no matter what's going on, all that situation with that shit, how deep that shit goes. The fact is, she said he shot her, and they did evidence to test it to see if he did, and it came back that he had no gunpowder residue on neither one of his hands. He had no DNA on that gun.
Let me let you hear this. God said that he protect his people, right? Them curses are motherfuckers. Them curses don't answer for nobody. They ain't got no answer. When niggas doing weird shit, it's gonna catch up to you.
One way or other. There ain't nothing you can do about it. And it'll be nothing you can do about it.
He ain't have to sue her. That nigga, he was gonna get judged regardless, bro.
It's pineapple? I thought you said
it's mixed. Yeah, it's mixed. Pineapple's in the
He could have gave her a kiss for all we care. Yeah. He ain't have to do shit to her. Them curses is gonna catch his ass. That's all it was to it, bro. They gonna catch up to you, bro, when you out here doing fuck shit. Niggas think they getting away. No, the fuck you not. You're not getting away with this shit. I don't give a fuck how rich you is. How you got all this rich and this fame and you can't get yourself out of jail. Like this is crazy. This is insane. Because them curses are motherfuckers, bro. That's why we, like you said earlier when I was your stream, I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers, they can go to jail. Shit, they all rich.
All that little blue buildings.
You know what I'm saying? They all famous, man. That jail don't give a fuck if you rich or famous. That shit don't care. You going in there. Just know you coming.
That's it.
That's all. I don't give a fuck who you is. OJ Simpson, all you motherfuckers coming to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's just what it is, man. We can't escape this shit, dog. We want to so bad.
No matter what we do,
we want to find somebody else to blame.
That's all I know.
Don't worry like that. That nigga need to find out what's going on. But actually, he still lived through what happened to him in prison too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, that nigga, he got some changing to do.
Mm-hmm. Cause who knows what that nigga was into when he was out and what he was doing.
I feel like the Most High protected me, like he said. So with that being said, I don't feel like no harm can come to me unless I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to be doing something
Like something
for
crazy.
something to happen.
Like something crazy.
I'm not doing shit. I'm chilling, and I'm keeping it alive, and I'm observing it and observing where it come from. So
And I'm
it's
learning,
different.
and I'm still learning.
These niggas not that Tory Lanez and them. They not doing that shit. All they time coming, bro. Everybody time coming. Remember, I kept telling you, man, Dirt time coming. I kept saying that to y'all. Everybody they love Dirt, but they ain't want to hear me. I said that nigga time coming, bro. He was doing a lot of shit against the law. You putting money on niggas' heads and all type of shit, bro. That shit coming back to you. You're not getting out. You're not getting out of that. But see, it's all with the curse with his daddy. It started with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? The nigga doing all this Islam and Muslim crap, he gonna follow his father, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna follow in that same curse. Now he in prison under that same curse. Worshiping Allah.
For real. Praying on that carpet.
See, when you ain't doing that type of shit,
Bowing your head down.
you
Worship
don't
a
know who
nigga
no damn
named
Allah
Allah.
is. We heard
Right,
of him.
worship a nigga named Allah.
We heard of him because it was black people teaching us about it. But little did we know, we heard about Jesus, and it was black people teaching us about that.
Yeah.
So we could tell that they use people that look like you to teach that. But if you think about it, them teachers come from people that look like you. That's why the Most High was going in here fighting all these lands. These people did not worship the Most High; they worshiped other gods for the longest, wood and stone. Gods that don't eat, hear, smell, don't do none of this. He said he do all that. So he telling you that these guys don't even exist. They fake. And you making me jealous because you worshiping some shit that you think real and it ain't.
When I created this shit, you need to be worshiping and praising me,
You
motherfucker.
can't show me one stone or wood that made the earth. This way he said. And you want to worship it? You a fucking idiot. And you making me mad and I'm about to do something to you.
I swear, I'm telling
At the
you.
end of the day,
Patience is thin. Ready to do something
Bruh.
to you.
bro, you want to see the Most High take everybody that's not following his way, whether you love them or not.
Because it ain't about you.
Whether you love them or not. You're going to see them remove them or take them away from people that love them. Watch. That's what I tell you. This the time we living in. They want to call it revelation. No, the fuck it ain't. It's called the curses reversing. And when them curses reverse, that means whoever was like amongst the people that was already cursed, they finna get them back. They not getting out of this. They're not getting out of this, dude. Imagine your black ass sitting up telling niggas outside, right, about the same God that these people was teaching you about, but telling you that how did he have a son named Jesus? And they don't believe you. That's because God is not talking to them.
Charlie.
Unfortunately, they might be your nigga, but God ain't talking to them.
Talking to them.
They might be your bitch, but trust me.
Probably don't even know him. He see him, but he don't know them. I see him. I don't know them motherfuckers.
He know him. He know them. They don't know him, and they don't want to know him. So they gonna stay under the curse, bro. Like they gonna stay under it. They ain't gonna be able to upgrade and uplift themselves because they don't want to go look and see their history. They like, fuck it, I don't care about all that shit. Shit, hey, all the struggling that I was going through and trying to figure out about this, I care, bro. Because now I'm figuring out what the truth is, and I ain't got to be like falling away no more from what the truth is. I was falling away from that shit because it wasn't true.
Fact.
He was forcing me to do that. He don't do that with everybody. He just don't do that with everybody. He don't want everybody going. Niggas trying to make everybody. God love all people. Shit, you talking about the same motherfuckers that had on Them damn white sheets in the hood. That was who was telling you that. God loves all. And as soon as church leave out, they pick it up on the damn
We're all
street.
equal. No, the fuck we not.
We all equal. As soon as we leave out the church, they beating the shit out of your ass.
Hunt your ass, hanging your ass up, setting your ass on fire.
And you telling me you don't realize the curse? That's the curse right there.
Within itself.
You going in there believing that shit, and then you still fighting the same motherfuckers who's trying to teach you, but you wonder why they not teaching you Torah. They not going in Leviticus. They not going in Deuteronomy. They can't. It's not their book.
It's not. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. What they looking at.
If you read it from the beginning, you gonna expose everything that they learn. That they learn you.
Everything.
So this is why they always go to John, Matthew.
Man, book that don't even fucking. Man, you know.
Ezekiel. Doodle. How was God talking to him? It's impossible. I can go show you a Leviticus right now and expose God. In one verse, God said, if you even touch any unclean human uncleanness, that you was guilty, and you gotta ask him for forgiveness. And don't even be doing that shit. So when you talking about you going to a funeral and your ass crying and touching a dead body, your ass is guilty. Hope you know that.
This motherfucker ain't let me out there. This motherfucker keep crashing.
I did that shit.
This motherfucker keep doing something.
What the fuck?
Disconnected. By serving. Why is it doing that? Probably,
I say do this. In the stream and then start it up. In the stream and then see if you can fly in. Then when you fly in, then start it up. Make sure PS closed and all that. And that's probably what it is. You gotta get the power first. Without the power on the stream right now, you know, it's throughout.